And because I just wanted to see, it wasn't looking too well. I wanted to see the state of it. And it was a very small, not that many, and they were green. So there was too much sunlight getting through the straw. So hopefully I didn't add this mulch too late. I did it about 3 weeks ago. They haven't flowered yet. So once I add it, see, I thought they were dying. I thought I was going to harvest them. Pulling one up, and that's the thing, test them, find out if you are having problems with the experiment. Like, this is like a whole experiment. If you're having problems with the experiment, dig one up and find out. It's not going to hurt the rest of them. So I did that, and I decided to put the mulch on top and, you know, Epsom salts. So I'm going to do it again, like I said, and maybe even next week, because how much they need it. No, 2 weeks, because that's what they said. I'll do what they say. And the yellow doesn't look so yellow today. So I'm thrilled. I'm just thrilled with that. So I think they're going to do good. Hopefully I covered them in time. I got to really spend some time and weed it. Yeah. And so there was 2 containers here. Here's an empty one. I used the other one for a zucchini. I'll show you. I didn't get much of a harvest, but I got enough to do a couple dinners. So let me pan over here to my onions in the ground. They're doing good. The weeds are loving that area too. My tomatoes here are doing really well. Once you put mulch down, you know, they're big, and I'm getting so much fruit. So much fruit on them. I'm having to stake them. These onions aren't doing too well. I don't know if they're going to make it. Okra. Yeah. The one, I can't tell. Little one right there. I don't know how that's going to do. But they're getting bigger. I've struggled with them. So didn't get any jalapenos that sprouted from mine. So I'm planting it into some local nursery. Serrano and jalapeno. Here's my other eggplant, and it's doing really well over here. It's not getting as eaten as the other one. So this container in this location is doing well. I don't think I'll ever plant eggplant in the ground here, because I have heard no success with that. So that's doing good. Here's what I used the other potato container for, this zucchini. And I thought it was going to die, and it didn't. I put some mulch in there to keep it moist. I think I'm going to trim some of the bottom leaves where they're so they don't get rotted. But I think I see some flowers starting to come up. I have a cucumber here and a cucumber on the other side, and I need to train this to grow up this trellis. Here is where I picked that other zucchini plant from, this hill. I had one over here. It's not doing well, so I planted a pepper, and I might plant another pepper over here. So I'm not going to do another zucchini, but this one over here, I added some dirt to this straw mound. This is partially compost, where I was adding compost during the wintertime. And this one right here came up. I thought I'd leave it, and I got some potatoes over there. So the potatoes really don't do too well with the zucchini, but I'm going to leave it. And my corn, I pulled out the peas yesterday, and so I was having corn grow up. They wasn't looking too good in this small scene. Look at that. So I figured, you know, the peas are about done. Harvested about 4 cups of peas. It was awesome. And left some of the roots in there for the nitrogen. We'll see what happens. I'm going to reseed the corn. I think it's, from what I was reading, you could still get a corn harvest if the weather cooperates. I'm going to reseed some more corn and add peas in August. That's what I'm going to do. And then over here is my winter squash. I have a cantaloupe that I need to plant in here. And then I have my asparagus bed, and every single asparagus is doing great. I planted onions, they're doing awesome. I picked some carrots from this bed, and it was delicious. The lettuce I got to pull out. I got wild carrot over there, and I have another winter squash. Look how beautiful that is. It's gorgeous. It's like its own little oasis over there with the sun shining. And I have my bean pole right here, my bean teepee. And so you can come in there when the beans grow up and I'll shade it. The kids love it. I have some sunflowers growing on the end there. Look how beautiful. Oh, and my nasturtium's blooming. This is a yellow one. Look how nice. I need a mow back here. All right, and then last but not least, we really need a mow. This is a whole, he gave me a whole flat of vegetables. So peppers, you know, you can see what it is, for $5. So over here is my companion garden bed, and I just think it looks absolutely beautiful. Look at those marigolds. Aren't they gorgeous? So nasturtiums in there. My dill took off. I have some Thai basil. I planted some kale right there and over there. This lettuce tastes, I love this lettuce. It's so delicious. And it's been doing well. I just picked some and like it was just a lot. And so carrots in there. I can probably harvest them really soon. More kale. Here is my cauliflower. I gotta pull those peas out. And then my onions. This end, not so well. This end, beautifully. So, another thing I want to say, oh, I see a zucchini that is flowering.